What Moses was used to was the destruction of yesterday and the strategy of yesterday that brought the result of yesterday. But the destruction of God today, God had moved. The son had died. The lamb was slain, and from his life, living water had flowed. When he dies, you don't need any blood again. You don't need the law again. You don't need any old covenant again. You only need to speak. That's why it says, you shall speak to this mountain, and it shall move from yes to then. If you have faith like a mustard seed, because what we are coming into after the lamb was slain is called faith system. That we don't actually now need our sacrifice. There is no throne without a cross. There is no sacrifice without the blood. The sacrifice and the throne was his blood, and he has done that work. After that, we come into the realm of words. He said, if you have faith like a mustard seed, you shall speak to this mountain, move from here to there. It will move, and nothing will be impossible. That he was, listen to me, that when Moses struck the rock the second time, it was the error of the prophetic. Listen, it was a prophetic error that could not be forgiven. If Moses had led the children of Israel to the promised land, the dimension they experienced today would have been corrupted. It would have been an aberration of the pattern, because Moses was a representation of the old. Moses was the representation of the old. In fact, when Jesus Christ was at transfiguration, Moses still needed to appear to Jesus to fulfill his ministry. Moses needed to appear to Jesus to complete his ministry. The submission of the ministry of Moses needed to be handed to Jesus Christ, and that ministry continuation was what Jesus Christ continued, because he was coming to aberrate the old so he could bring about the template for the new. And Moses, having done the ministry of revealing the striking, because he was about to die at that point when he went to the transfiguration, he was going to collect the template that God first established with Moses. Somebody brought about the prophetic revelation of this death by prophecy. Everything Jesus Christ did was by prophecy. He didn't just walk, he didn't just move, he didn't just act, he didn't just die. He said, I have come in the volume of the books to do what was written about me. He was not at rest. He couldn't do anything unless it was by the books. He said, so that it might be fulfilled what was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, that in the land of Zabulon, in the land of Naphtali, by the way of the sea beyond Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles, the people that sat in darkness, they have seen an everlasting light. And to those that the shackles of death dwell upon, a great light had been shown to them. He was going to Capernaum because John had died. He wasn't supposed to go through Zabulon and Naphtali. He intentionally went through Zabulon and Naphtali because he wanted to make sure that what was written by Isaiah the prophet come to pass. When Jesus Christ was about to be slaughtered, when he was first born, the scripture said the Lord told his father that carried the child to Egypt, so that the scriptures might be fulfilled, that out of Egypt have I called my son. Out of Egypt have I called my son. The truth is that everything Jesus Christ did was to fulfill what was written. And when Moses came in the mount of transfiguration, it was the handing over, the finishing of the old. That was the day the Old Testament